Imagine this. You're walking to your university campus. Everything is fine, the weather is nice. You don't have anything to worry about. That is, until you have to cross the street. But then you doubt yourself, should I go run to the other side while the car is a bit far, or should I just wait until it stops? Then I cross the street. While you're deliberating this in your head, a traffic officer signals to you that it's safe to walk. Finally, you cross the street, turn right, and whoops, you almost bumped into a utility pole. Be careful next time. The sidewalk can be narrow with all the poles and trees lining up in it. This is a daily scenario of a student navigating through the existing sidewalk. It's not a pretty situation to have at the start of a day. So let's change that. Introducing breathing blocks, UST Dapitan Road Sidewalk Revitalization. The goal is to improve the pedestrian experience. We wanted the sidewalks to feel open and full of life that it almost feels like it's breathing. The current sidewalk is 1.5 meters in width. If we reduce the space taken by the utility poles, the walkable space is reduced to less than a meter. That is too narrow to accommodate the daily pedestrian traffic it receives. So what we decided to do is quote-unquote road diet, turning a 10-meter road into a 6-meter road, just enough to accommodate 2 lanes. Each sidewalk will be given an additional of 2 meters, resulting in a 3.5-meter sidewalk width at both ends. We incorporated a speed bump in every pedestrian crossing. We also decided to make the sidewalks inclusive by providing tactile pavers to indicate crossings and changes in levels. Drop curves are located in every street crossing to accommodate for the pedestrians in wheelchairs. The slope of all ramps in the sidewalk is 1:14, which is much convenient, especially when the ramp will go down directly into a crossing. There are also planting strips that act as buffers from the road. We added trees for several reasons, like providing pedestrians shade from the sun. It is also an effective way to slow down vehicles since it narrows the sightline. It also makes travel much more pleasing. A gratifying drive makes the driver much willing to slow down and appreciate the scenery ahead. We increased the number of street lamps so the sidewalk is well lit even in the darkest hours of the night. A drop-off is also included for public transportation. We incorporated moss and plant walls to the UST sidewalk. Moss walls specifically are scientifically proven to clean pollutants to its surface and convert it into biomass, thus improving the air quality. It can also help to reduce the airborne dust particles and stabilize humidity in its proximity. We provided seating along the sidewalk so people could rest in between strolls. Some seats are modular so people could rearrange them as they like it to be. We also adapted the idea of disguising the utility poles so that it looks like trees instead. We settled on making it look like pahutan, one of the Philippines' native trees. It has a smooth brown bark that can grow up to 12 to 35 meters high, which is the perfect disguise in tall utility poles. You see, redesigning sidewalks is not just about renovating the physical space. It is also revitalizing the experience. Better sidewalks equals better cities. Though this might not be a big development to a city like Manila, it is a step that is necessary in improving it.